Okay guys, this is the workouts that I want you guys to start doing, getting ready for the season. Some of these are going to require weights. You can basically use anything you can find to add weights as you guys get stronger and build up. If you have dumbbells, that's an easy one. Just build up slow, and probably most of them you're going to do without any weights the first time around, and then just slowly progress. You can also use gallon jugs of water. There's resistance bands you can get that are pretty cheap. I've got a weight, like a weight belt kind of a thing that I sometimes use for the squats. It's really whatever we can find to add some resistance. And if you don't have any of that equipment, still do the workouts as best you can. It's all gonna help us get ready for the season here and during the season. Okay, first exercise is going to be single leg squats. So we're building up our quads for hiking. So you're going to stand feet shoulder width apart and step backwards with one leg and squat down. And you want to focus on not leaning too far forward. So you don't want your knee going farther forward than your toes. And this is mostly using the leg that is bending. That's what's building up our quads. And again, I'm doing it without weights, but as you progress, you can add dumbbells or jugs of water or whatever you can. Okay, second exercise is pause squats. So just like a regular squat, except we're going to hold for 5 seconds at the farthest down point of the squat. While you're doing these, you want to be looking at the ground about 4 feet in front of you, so your spine stays aligned. I don't know how well I'm doing in this video of doing that, but you also don't want to lean too far forward. You want to keep your knees behind your toes. Curtsy squat. These can be surprisingly tricky. You're taking a step to one side and then squatting with the other leg behind that leg. And you can, again, start out without weights and then slowly build up. This is helping build our side-to-side strength and our quad strength. Quad strength is huge for hiking. This is just a side view of the curtsy squat, so you can kind of see, trying to keep that knee kind of above your feet, not leaning too far forward. Okay, standing row. So this exercise kind of mimics our position while we're sailing and helps to build back strength, core strength, and a little bit of arm strength. So you're just, it's kind of like a mid-squat position and just raising your arms. Any kind of weights that you can use. Dumbbells are great if you've got them, but I don't have them. I had to borrow some equipment to make the video, so... So here you can see the position. You also want to be looking at the ground about 4 feet in front of you. Keep your spine aligned and your back straight and your knees kind of slightly bent. Here I'm showing this with resistance bands. Same exercise. The resistance bands I think are a little better workout actually, because as you pull up the resistance increases. But same exact form here. Here's from the side. Maybe went a little overkill on these videos, but hey. nice straight back, bent knees. We're training that ability to pull in the main sheet and pull in the jib. Okay, hip thrusters. The focus here, we're building up our glutes, so kind of our core muscles to help us in the hiking position. You can do this exercise mostly with your hamstrings, but you kind of want to focus on squeezing your butt to raise your hips, not using your hamstrings. And when you want to hold the position for about 5 seconds, just like the pause squat. Okay, sitting row. This is the same as standing row, only you can't use weights for this. You can only do this with a resistance band. Again, it's just mimicking the hiking position, building arm strength, and a little bit of core strength. If you're having a hard time balancing, you can extend your legs out a little bit farther. Okay, arm leg extension. For this exercise, we're working on, we do a lot to make our stomachs strong for sailing. This is an exercise to make our backs strong. So you're just extending one arm and the opposite leg out straight. You're not trying to lift them up really high. You're trying to hold them straight and looking down at the ground with your eyes. And you're going to hold in the extended position for each rep. You want to hold it for about 5 seconds. I'm not doing 5 seconds in the video, but we want to try and do things for about 5 seconds. Shoulder press. This is kind of a range of motion exercise to help build our back, our core, and our shoulders. So you just hold plank position and you lower your chest as low as you can go, and then you raise it as high as you can go. So it's a pretty subtle movement, but this is a good range of motion in your shoulders exercise. You try not to bend your elbows. I'm bending my elbows slightly here, but press ups. These can be a little bit of a difficult exercise. All of these exercises, when you start, you do as many as you can, and you build up. Next time you try to do a little bit more. If you find that they're easy for you, the whole workout cycle, then you can do a second round of the whole workout cycle. Here you've got your hands close together, and you're going to do a push-up with your hands close together. Rotate your body and lift your arm up straight. And you're going to do 10 on each side. And you want to hold your whole body straight. So you don't want to raise your hips up high or lower them down real low. Okay. The modified press up, if you're having trouble with the full press up, you can use this to help build strength to work your way up to the full press ups. You start on your elbows and in a plank position, and you just raise up on your hands, and you alternate arms that you raise yourself up with. And you're going to do 10 of these on each side, or start where you can start and build your way up. And you want to keep that nice straight plank position. And plank, everybody's favorite. This one, we just get into that nice straight plank position and hold it as long as we can. That doesn't mean we continue to hold it once we can't keep our bodies straight. If you're raising your hips up or lowering your hips down, that's failure. So just as long as you can hold good form, just keep going with it. It's going to feel terrible. It's going to make your whole body shake. You'll get better at it. But this one's really, really good for our core, for our hiking position. Side plank hip lower. So this is kind of like a modified plank position. You're going to put one foot in front of the other and turn your body to the side and just lower your hip all the way down to the ground and back up. This is working the sides of our stomachs, our obliques, and it's a really good exercise, but it's not the most fun. And do 10 on either side. Okay, that's it. Like I said, if you can easily go through one round, just do the whole workout again. It's not that long of a workout routine, and it's really going to help you guys get ready for the season. Okay, I'll see you guys in March.